Welcome to Spain. The golf course that you see behind me is Finca Corticin. We're to the side of the 17th green. We're going to talk about some short game shots, and I'm going to show you two very different situations and how to play them. So you've joined me just to the side of the par 3 17th here at Finca Corticin in Spain, where I'm out here for a few days filming some content, which will hopefully help you shoot some low scores and enjoy your golf a little bit more. Just before we get into this video, if you're not a subscriber, I would love you to be part of my channel. We can help you play some better golf this year. There's a clickable link at the end of the video to allow you to do that. So we're talking short game. I've got myself a shot here from just the side of the green. It's probably 25 yards to the flag, and effectively I've got exactly the same shot with both of these golf balls. However, they are sitting very, very differently. As you can see, this one here is on a very, very nice, tightly mown, almost fairway lie. This one in a very different situation, sitting down in much thicker rough. So there's two things that we have to do here. Firstly, we have to appreciate what that lie means and how the ball will react differently. And secondly, we have to know how we can adapt our technique and what we can do with our motion to help the ball get much closer. Certainly, this shot I would class as much, much easier to play. This one, much more difficult to play. So let's go through this one first. There is no way that I can make the golf club and the ball collide without any of that grass getting between the club and the ball. So whatever I do, there's going to be a cushion of grass. That's going to do a few things. It's going to take speed out of the golf ball. The ball's not going to come off the club face as quick. It's also going to reduce the amount of spin I can impart, and it's also going to increase the launch angle. When we have the ball colliding with the club, we get spin, we get a lower launch, we get more friction, which causes the ball to launch lower. I don't have those things here. So this is going to be a much higher shot with less spin. Therefore, the only really way I can stop this golf ball is through elevation. If I can't spin it, I need that ball to drop softly. So I've taken my 60-degree high toe wedge. That's the most loft I carry. That's going to give me the highest elevation and the steepest drop angle. Once I've done that, effectively, I'm going to play this exactly like I would if I was in a bunker. I'm going to have the ball forward, I'm going to have the face open, I'm going to have my hands fairly neutral, and I'm effectively going to play this with a bunker type release, and I'm almost going to try and hit the ground a good 3 to 4 inches before the ball. As I said, exactly like I would in a bunker. So let's go ahead and play that. And it might be a little short, but actually I'll be very, very happy with that. It's actually a lot of break on that green. It's not bad. I thought it was a little bit short. It is, but it's just broken a little bit off to the right. But from that situation, I wouldn't be unhappy with that. It's a tricky, tricky shot. This one, I'm going to take my 60 and I'm going to change it for my 56. Now, the lie is much different. It's much better, it's much tighter. I can get club on ball. Once I can get club on ball, especially with new wedges like I've got here and a premium ball, I can impart lots and lots of spin. Lots of spin generally means we get a lower launch angle, we get that more efficient flight where the ball's going to fly lower, it's going to take a couple of hops and it's going to grab up and spin. So notice the technique I'm going to use here, very, very different. I've still got a little body pivot, but look at the length of the swing, very different to what we had before. Now I need to land this just on the green and a little left, and we should see a very different trajectory than before. And that's also going to roll a bit to the right, but I wouldn't be unhappy with those two shots. Very, very different shots. Both finished pretty close. I would have expected this one to finish close, which it has, but a very different way of getting there, very different techniques, very different ball flights, very different rollouts, very different trajectories. Very different speeds off the club face, lots of differences when effectively those balls were no more than a foot apart and we were hitting the same shot. So on-course situations really throw spanner in the works. So, you might have a great technique, you might have practiced your chipping at your course, but actually when you get on the golf course, you find yourself in situations where that technique doesn't necessarily work and you have to adapt it. The best players have the ability to adapt their technique, to read the lie, to read the situation, understand what's going to happen to the ball, appreciate what they can do in their technique to deal with that, and ultimately just get the ball close, whatever they do. The golf course sets you challenges. That's what it does. The flag was there, the ball was there, and the golf course is saying, can you get that ball close? And you have to have the answers. If you don't have the answers, that's when you start taking 4 to get down, when you really are trying to take 2. So hopefully that was helpful to you. If you would like me to do more of these, kind of going around a golf course, finding situations different types of lies, different slopes, different bunkers, wherever it may be, and trying to run through how you play those shots, I can certainly do that. So if you let me know in the comments box, would that be something you would like to see? And I can certainly try and produce that content for you. Huge thank you to Finca Cortesín. This course has been stunning. It is one of the top 5 courses in Spain. So if you're in the area looking to play one of the best courses, I would highly recommend this venue. Thanks for watching. As always, the clickable link over there will allow you to be a subscriber if you're not already. Would love to have you along for the journey, and together we can help you play some better golf this year. Thanks for watching.